Love Pilates, Valrico family members. It's Joyce here for another round of a video from me. This morning I'm going to do a center and balance. So I'm going to talk to you for just a moment. So guys, I am going to be using a TheraBand. So if you have one, great. If you don't, you will be able to use, I know this sounds funny, but you need something stretchy. So if you can find something stretchy like a pair of tights, this is my pair of tights you guys have seen me wear in the studio. So it is, as you can see, it stretches. So I'm going to use that for my standing spine work. So if you could just go ahead and round something like that up for me, if you wouldn't mind. Otherwise, you don't have to use anything as well. TheraBand or the pants. Guys, missing you guys as always. I have started a new routine in my daily life, and it's being thankful. We have a lot to be thankful for, guys. A lot to be grateful for. So every day I try to find something I'm thankful for, think about it, meditate on it, and maybe when I'm walking the day before, I think of what I want to be thankful for the next day. So today, I want to share what I want to be thankful for to you guys, and that is for my for social distancing. As we all know, Joyce, she loves her extrovert personality, right? I know I love you guys. I love to talk to people. I love people, but this social distancing has been quite a challenge for me. But on the other hand, it's been good for me because I don't know, a lot of you guys probably don't know this about me, but I was going through my personal trainer certification. I started a year and a half ago, and with Pilates, just hadn't had time to finish it. So I can be thankful for social distancing today because guess what, guys? I'm on my last final exam. So I'm just doing a couple case studies, and guess what? Yours truly will be a personal trainer. No, I won't kill you like Chris does. I know we all love Chris's killing of his personal trainer stuff, but something for me to be very grateful for. So today I found myself grateful through the social distancing as hard as it has been for me. Not to say I love you guys, I miss you guys. Can't wait to get back in the studio with you guys. But if you could just find something today you can be thankful for, because I think there's so much negativity out there in the media. And guys, I know it's serious, COVID's bad. But try to find something to be positive about. And that's what I've been trying to do every day, because I would wake up so depressed and sad. So this is what I've done the last week, and it seems to be helping me. So maybe you can try that as well, guys. I've talked for 3 minutes. Maybe you found your stretch pants, your stretchy band. So today's going to be like a center and balance. That's another one that's pretty challenging for me. So we're going to go through some nice full-length stretches for me. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to find my way over to my mat, work through some spine work, and then we're going to come down to the mat. So I'm going to go ahead and head on over. I am using my phone today. It gives me a little bit more depth for me to use. So I'm hoping you guys can all see me. I'm going to stand facing me. I'm going to stand facing that horizontal on my mat. And guys, I just want you to find your feet nice and parallel. Hands down by your side for me. We're going to start with some neck and shoulder rotation, some work for our neck, and then work our way down all the way to the bottom. So this morning, guys, I want you just to find your feet nice and flat. Toes, heels nice and parallel for me. You're going to take a nice deep inhale, and the exhale, I just want you to start to bring that right ear over to your right shoulder. So I'm going to go into some lateral work here for my neck. Inhale, bring that right back up to the center. Exhale, I want you to flex that left ear down towards your left shoulder. Your eye gaze is still straight ahead. Neck and spine in alignment. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, I want you to laterally flex to the right side. So your right ear will go to the right shoulder. Inhale, grow tall through that neck. Exhale, I want you just to flex right down that left shoulder. Relax your face and your neck, guys. Reach that left ear over to your left shoulder. Feel the stretch in the right side of that neck and that body. Inhale, grow tall. Guys, some rotation here. You're going to inhale. I want you to exhale. I want you to rotate your chin to the right as you look towards the right. Find a rotation in your neck. Relax your face and your neck. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, rotate that your chin to the left. Bring it back in. One more time here, guys. Exhale. Rotate. bring it back, and rotate to the left. Look to the left, back to the center. We're looking straight ahead. I want you to nod your chin down, straight down, looking at the floor. Now just bring your head to the right. Find a nice stretch for me right there. So your chin is down, but your head moved to the right. Feel that stretch in that left side of your neck. Inhale, bring it back to center. Lift your head back up. Nod your chin down. This time rotate it to the left. So bring your head to the left. Feel that stretch in the right side of your shoulder. All that tension we had there, guys, release that. Slowly bring it right back up to the center. You're looking straight ahead. Shoulder blades down. I just want you to protract your neck. So reach your neck. Don't nod your chin down. Reach your neck out in front of you like a turkey. And then inhale, bring it back in. Back nice. Your neck and spine are back in line. Exhale, reach like a turkey. Inhale, pull it right back in. Just some neck, and just roll that neck just from side to side slowly, guys. I'm going to walk over and reach for my TheraBand, or you can grab your pants. I'm going to grab my TheraBand, guys. We're going to do some spine stretches here. Some spine stretches, making sure I'm still on, yes. Guys, slowly, again, find your feet parallel. I want you to find a little attention on those pants or that strap. Your arms are going to go straight out in front of you, right? Shoulder blades down in the back pocket. You're going to inhale as you exhale, reach those arms nice and tall. Grow tall through that spine. Fingers to the top of that ceiling. And then inhale, lower back down. Exhale, reach tall, wide through those arms. Open up. Make sure your shoulder blades stay down in your back. So your shoulders should look like that, not like this. Lower down. Exhale to lift them up. And one more time, guys. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Hold them up there. You're still equal weight. Feet are parallel. Inhale, grow tall through that spine. Exhale, I want you to flex over to the right. I'm going to my right, so for you it's probably your left. So just find a nice flexion. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, flex to the left. To you it's probably your right. As long as you're alternating, I don't care, guys. Reach back tall. Inhale, grow tall. Reach your fingers tall. Exhale. Guys, rotate once more to that left side. Once you find that rotation for me, reach those hands long to the other side of the room. Keeping your hips square, I want you just to rotate that torso down to the floor. Reach your fingers long. I want you to feel the stretch in that side body of that outside arm, which is probably going to be your right. If you're on your left side, eye gaze is down. Rotate back towards the center. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, rotate to the right. Beautiful, guys. Reaching with that top arm, reaching to the other side of the room. Inhale, I want you to rotate that chest down to that floor. So your eye gaze is down. Reach your hands to the other side of the room. Feel that lengthening in that left side of your body. Yes. And rotate and back to the center. Nice work, guys. Slowly inhale, roll your arms down. One more set. I want you to take the band behind you now this time. Again, find length. So grow through with your pants or with your strap. Inhale as you exhale. I want you just to go ahead and find an extension for me. Reach your hands behind you. Lift them up. And just find the openness in your chest. Eye gaze is towards the ceiling. Slowly inhale. Woo. Guys, just roll those shoulders out twice behind you and roll them forward. Nice. Guys, go ahead and just set your bands down for me. Set your bands. Guys, I am going to use, I do have a chair here. I didn't say that at the beginning, but I'm going to use my chair. You can use the wall as well. So I'm going to do some abductor kind of stretches here. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my chair. If you have a chair, grab it, or you can turn on and face your wall. So the chair would be here, or you can face your wall. Your arms are going to be extended, right? Stand up nice and tall, shoulder blades down in the back. Take that right leg, and I'm going to take my right leg, and I'm going to cross it over my left leg. So I'm finding the cross, and then I'm going to slowly start to hinge my hips back. So I stay at a nice flat back. So just hinge your hips back. You're going to feel that lengthening in that right abductor, that right side of that booty as you find your hips back. So just find that nice stretch. Inhale, slowly find yourself back up to standing. Take that right arm and then extend it as you exhale. Just find your rotation back behind you and just opening up through that chest. Find that right side chest, opening up through the left side of the body. Inhale, grow tall. Hands back on the wall or back on the chair. I'll show you the wall position. Guys, take your left leg. I want you to just cross it right in front of your right leg. I just want you to hinge and extend those hips back. Extend your hips back for me, guys. Keep your hips nice and square. You should feel the work in that left side of your abductor. That's that side of the body. And some hamstring stretches, so reach back. Slowly inhale as you hinge yourself up nice and tall. Guys, we're going to find our calf stretch, a little bit of calf stretch as we find our prancing. So I want you to take your right, stand up nice and tall, take your right foot back, follow the foot on so both feet are parallel, and I just want you to bend into that right knee. So bend into your right knee and extend it. So bend in, so you go to the right ball of the foot, the knee comes in and you extend. So your hips are square. Inhale, just slowly bend that right knee, go into the ball of the foot and extend. One more time, guys. Inhale, pull it in and extend. Slowly, guys, start to hinge yourself down. My elbows bend. And maybe you just come down halfway to that chair. And I just want you to lift up with that left hip. I can find my hands to the mat. If you can, great. Maybe you just find them to your leg. A little balance work. But find the length in the back of that left side of your body. You can feel myself kind of moving around. Slowly start to stand yourself up nice and tall. Hold on to that chair or the wall. Bring your right foot back in. Guys, you're going to take your left foot behind you now. I'm going to hold on to the wall. You can get a little bit more pressure if you hold on to that ball instead of the chair. You can press away. Both feet are parallel. Right knee is bent. You're lengthening through that left heel. And I just want you to find yourself. Find that left heel. Both feet are parallel. You're just going to slowly pull that left knee in. It's just a little slight bend in and extend. Inhale to bend in. Press against that wall or that chair. Again, shoulder blades out of the ears. Inhale. Exhale, extend away. Just working through the back of that calf, guys, for me as you lengthen long. Lengthen out through that left leg. Left back of the heel is back on that mat. Slowly walk yourself down that wall or that chair. Lengthen out through the right leg and just slowly maybe bring your hands to the floor. Feel the length. Lift up to that right hip. Feel the length in the back of that right leg, guys, as you're feeling that length. Beautiful. Slowly bend that right knee. Walk yourself all the way back up. Ooh. Bring that left foot right back to meet the right foot. I'm done with the chair now, so I'm going to move it completely out of my way. Guys, we're going to find a mermaid onto the mat. So I'm going to ask that you sit down on your mat. So you can be on where my side is. If you're facing me, that means your left leg is behind you and your right foot's inside. I'm on my right. Yeah, so I'm going to start with some hip stretches here. So guys, I want you to slowly inhale, bring your hands up all the way tall. On the exhale, guys, I want you to take your right hand. So whatever leg is behind you, that right leg is behind you. Try to get those hips down. Bring that right hand right back behind you onto the floor. And then you're going to exhale. I want you to bring your left hand over to your right thigh or the opposite, whichever one you're at. But you're reaching, opening up to that hip that the leg is back behind you on. So you're just going to open up. Try to keep those hips square. And you're just opening up through that hip. Nice, guys. Inhale. Slowly bring that hand right back. The one you brought over, the opposite hand with the leg that's behind you. And then put that hand onto the mat. So place it onto the mat. And then slowly exhale. I want you to lift up your hips. And I want you to feel that lengthening in that right hip. You're going to feel the lengthening. If you're facing me, you're on the left. Reach tall. Slowly inhale. We're going to do that one more time. So sit up equal weight on those sits bones. Guys, reach, inhale. I want you to take your hand the right hand is on what I'm using. If you're on the left leg behind you, reach the left leg behind you. And slowly exhale. I want you to take that opposite arm and reach for that thigh. And just reach tall. Grow tall. And just reach up with that opposite body. Just reach. So you're feeling that openness in that hip flexor right there. Inhale, grow the tall arm once more. Take that hand back around. And exhale. I want you just to slowly hinge yourself up. Open up your chest to the ceiling. Reach your fingers tall. You're glancing at that ceiling for me. Opening up through that hip flexor of the leg that's behind you. And slowly lower down. Guys, once you find yourself back into that mermaid, you're going to take the leg that's behind you and you're going to cross it right in. You're going to find a crisscross applesauce. Maybe you need to bring your feet a little bit out in front of you if you have tight hips, right? So guys, reach your arms up tall, keeping your back neutral and you're just hinging. You're going to exhale. I'd rather you just keep your back straight. Don't flex through the spine. Exhale, just reach forward. Maybe your hands touch, maybe they don't. I don't want you to round like this. That's not what I'm working. I'm working through the back of that right piriformis, that right hip. So I want you to just reach long. Maybe you can reach your hands down. That's awesome. You're feeling the stretch in the right side. Or the left if you had your left leg behind you. Whatever leg you have behind you is the one that you're reaching for. And you're reaching and grow tall. Now let's switch legs. So I want you to take your opposite leg, the one we were, and place it right on top of your other leg. Grow tall. Inhale. And on the exhale, just a hinge. It's not a flexion of the spine. You're just hinging and you're reaching, trying to keep those hips nice and grounded onto the mat. And just reaching. And now you're going to feel that stretch in that left side. You're feeling the left stretch in that left glute. Just you're staying hinged. Don't round through the spine. Your eye gaze is in line with your spine. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, open up your arms wide. Guys, that leg that's on top is now going to be the leg behind you. So you're going to take that leg that was on top. You should now be on the opposite leg that you were before when we first started into our, now we're on the other side of that mermaid. Try to find yourself nice and tall. That leg is behind you. Guys, inhale. I want you to reach nice and tall. I want you to take your left hand or whatever hand is the leg that's behind you. Reach it back behind your heel. And then exhale, I want you to rotate, and I want you to find that opposite hand to that thigh that's behind you. And just open up through that hip flexor. Try to keep your hips nice and square. Your torso is rolled down, but your hips are nice and square and open. Right there, hold it there. Inhale, reach that tall arm. So guys, I'm on my left. That means you're probably on your right if you're facing me. Take that hand behind you. Inhale, as you exhale. Slowly start to hinge those hips up towards the ceiling. I'm opening up through these hip flexors here. Open up. Look towards the ceiling. Reach your fingers tall. Inhale, slowly hinge your hips right back down. Nice work, guys. One more time. Inhale, reach tall. Get those hips nice and level. Sits bones equal. Take that left hand, place it down behind you, or your right if your right leg's behind you. And then exhale, rotate that torso, and I just want you to grab onto that left thigh and just open up through that hip. Keep it nice and square. I'm just opening up right there in that hip. Yes. True center and balance class, guys. Slowly inhale, reach that arm nice and tall, your opposite arm. As you exhale, slightly hinge up. Lift those hips up. They're still square. And open up that arm towards the ceiling. And I just want you to feel that openness in that hip, the leg that's behind you. Just to open it up. Nice. Exhale, lower it down. Ooh. Guys, one more. This time you're going to bring that leg back towards the center. You're going to sit with your soles together. Just a little inner thigh stretch here. Bring your hands right in front of your toes. So grab onto your toes. Sit up nice and tall. Exhale, we're going to hinge once more. Elbows are going down to the floor. Exhale, just hinge. And just feel that stretch. Open up those knees wide. Try to get them down to, and you're just hinging, guys, so neck in line with that spine. Yes. And slowly sit yourself up nice and tall. Ooh. Guys, you're going to find yourself on your mat once more in a little V shape. So we're going to do a little hamstring stretch right here. So again, I want you to find yourself sitting nice and tall. Your feet are nice and flexed. Yeah. You're going to inhale. I'm going to have to scoot out just a little bit so I can find myself with my hands wide. You see your legs are right on the outside of those mats for me. You're going to inhale. You're going to rotate to the left, and you're going to exhale. You're going to reach that right hand to that left pinky toe, and just give me 2 pulses. Pulse, pulse. Inhale, grow tall. Rotate. Exhale, reach that left hand to the right pinky toe. Flex, point. I want you to pulse, pulse. Inhale, grow tall through that spine. And I want you to exhale. I want you to find your little saw as you flex, flex. Keep that left hand out behind you. Lengthen it long. Inhale, grow tall. Just one more on this right side. Exhale, I want you to flex, flex. And inhale, grow up nice and tall for me. Guys, bring your feet together for me. So squeeze your inner thighs, sit up nice and tall. Bring your arms right over your shoulders. Inhale as you exhale. This time I do want you to flex through the spine. So nod your chin, roll. And I want you to slowly roll that vertebrae down one at a time as you reach for those toes, maybe just your ankles. Find that flexion in the spine. Maybe reach for your toes if you can. Flex through your feet. Feel a little bit of stretch in the back of those hamstrings. And then slowly walk your hands up, one vertebrae at a time. Ooh. Guys, we're going to find ourselves into a 4-point kneeling right here, quadruped stretch. So if you need an extra something for your mat, maybe you can grab a towel or a pillow of some type, because we're going to go into our quadruped stretch, our bird dog spine stretch. So I want your toes to tuck under. I want your knees under your hips, your wrists right underneath your shoulders. Neutral spine, eye gaze is down. You're going to inhale. As you exhale, start to nod your chin, shoulders out of the ears. Roll that spine up. One vertebrae at a time as you look towards your belly button. Press your hands into the mat. Inhale, slowly come back to neutral. Exhale, open up through the chest. You're gazing towards the other side of your room. Open up. Beautiful, guys. Inhale one more time. Exhale, nod your chin. Slowly look at your belly button as you roll that spine up. Beautiful, guys. Roll it all the way up. Yes. Shoulders out of the ears for me. And then inhale slowly. I want you to find your hips towards the ceiling once more. Open up through your chest. So it's the thoracic spine opening. Open up. Nice. Come back to neutral for me right here. Your hands are still right under your shoulders. We're going to find a little torso rotation right here. So you're going to inhale. As you exhale, I want you to take that right hand off the mat and just start to open it up. Open up those fingers. And look at that ceiling as you open up and look towards the ceiling, opening up through that right side of your body. And then inhale, slowly rolling down. Exhale, take the left hand, take it off the mat, and reach that tall arm straight. Open it up. You're opening up through that chest, rotation of the spine, looking up towards the ceiling. Take your time, guys. And slowly bring it right back down. Nice. Guys, a little bird dog center, a little balance center work right here. So we're going to take our right arm out in front of us. Reach long, neutral spine. When you're ready, extend that left leg behind you. And I just want you to hold it here. Eye gaze is down. Pull that belly button into that spine. Try to find that nice balance for me. Squeeze into that left glute. Work that glute as well, guys, for me. Hold it there for 4, 3, 2. Guys, lower your right hand down. Bring that left knee in. So I want you to pull the left knee in towards your chest. You're going to take that left foot and you're going to bring it right in front of your, so the ankle's going to be in front front of that knee. So I'm going to go into some hip flexors, some openings here. So my right foot is all the way down for me. So my left foot is right in front of that, the ankle's right in front of that knee. It's not in line stacked with it. My left hand is going to come onto my thigh. My right hand is going to come onto my thigh. You're going to slowly hinge yourself up. And you're going to find that right hip opening right here. So keep your back nice and neutral for me, guys. And I just want you to tuck the pelvis in and slowly lean back as you open up to that right hip. Maybe you only go to here. That's perfectly fine. Exhale again. Reach back behind you. Inhale, slowly come in. Find yourself nice and, so lean slightly forward. See if you can open up a little deeper. And then exhale, you're going to lengthen out to that left leg. So lengthen out your left leg. Both hands come back to the mat. As you flex your toe, you're going to bring that toe to your nose and lower down with your hips. So you're stretching through the back side of that hamstring. So just eye gazes down. Lengthen it through the back of that left side. Flexing through our toe. Maybe you grab onto that toe with that right hand. Pull it a little bit closer if you want a little deeper stretch. Lower that hand down. Guys, we're going to go to the other side. So slowly find your 4-point kneeling. So bring your left knee back. Beautiful, guys. You're going to extend that left arm this time. So extend your left arm. You're still in neutral. Nice, neutral spine. When you're ready, you're going to extend that right leg extended behind you. Keep your hips squared to the ground. Hold it there. Find that balance. Open up through the chest, guys, for me. You're not scrunching into those shoulders. Reach at fingertips long, and yeah, reach, and there's Roxy, meet Roxy. Reach them long, nice and controlled. Hold it there for me, guys. Try not to stop the class. Meet Roxy. Beautiful, guys. Slowly lower that left hand down, and you're going to slowly bring your right foot right up in front of you. Remember, it's parallel, and that foot is right in front of that knee. So both hands are onto the ground to start with. You're going to slowly bring your right hand over to your thigh. Left hand, guys, square out those hips. Find yourself nice and tall. And guys, you're going to open up through that chest. Open up, lean back, and open up through that left hip flexor as you keep your shoulders down. Nice and control. Hold it there. Slowly find yourself nice and tall. Once more. Remember that right foot is right in front of the right knee. It's not level with it. And then inhale as you exhale, slowly hinge back, opening up through that quadricep, through that left hip flexor. Slowly standing tall, slightly lean forward for me. So now the right knee is bending. So bring your hands back down to the mat. Slowly extend that right leg. Flex through your toe. Maybe grab onto that toe. You're lengthening through the back side of that hamstring. Squeeze it back. Yes. Maybe grab that opposite arm and reach for it. Feel a little bit stretch right in the back of that hamstring for me. Yes. Slowly bring that knee back forward. Bring your right knee back for me, guys. And just open up through your knees. Reach your hips back. And I want you to reach your fingers long. Nice active stretch. Your forehead is onto the mat. You're going to inhale as you exhale. I want you to walk your hands over to the right of that mat. And then slowly let the hips go to the left. Try to get your opposite pinky to the other pinky so the pinkies are touching. And you're feeling the stretch in that back left side body. Slowly walk your hands back to the center. Inhale. Exhale. Walk them over to that right side. Left side. See if you can find the right pinky to the left pinky. And reach those hips back to the right. Finding the openness in that right side body underneath your armpits there. Lat muscles. Okay, slowly bring your hands back to the center. Lower your forehead on the mat. Seal your palms together into a praying hands position. Keeping your elbows down on the mat. I just want you to lower your forehead, and then I want you to slowly start to bend that hinge of those elbows and bring your hands right back behind your head. And just find a stretch as you reach those hips back further behind you. You're feeling a stretch in the back of those triceps. Nice. Lengthening your arms long. Slowly find your 4-point kneeling for me, guys. You're going to slowly lay prone down onto your mat. So your feet are hip distance apart. So, yep, so they're nice and flat. My hands are going to stay right beside my shoulders. Fingers are out wide. Eye gaze is down. Your forehead is down. You're going to find we're going to find a thoracic spine. Abdominal work as well. So I want you to inhale. Keep your elbows close to your ribs. Inhale, just slightly open up through the chest. Keep your hips flat onto the mat. And then exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, stretch those abdominals. Open up, shoulder blades are down. Open through that thoracic spine. And lower down. Nice work. Guys, bring your hands right on your forehead for me. So now your forehead's laying on top of your hands. Your left hand is on top of your right hand, so that right hand is down onto the mat. So I'm going to do a little rotation here. We're going to inhale. I want you to lift up. With that left hand is onto your forehead. I want you to rotate to your left. Slowly exhale, pull it down. Switch your hands. Now the right hand is onto your forehead. You're going to inhale, lift up, rotate to that right side. Remember, keep your hips down onto the mat. Rotate back down, exhale, lower down. One more set. Left hand is right on that forehead for me. Inhale as we lift up, rotate. Bring it back, inhale, slowly lower down. One more time, guys, let's switch. Inhale, lift up, so we go straight up. Then we find our rotation in our spine. As we rotate, keep your hips square. You look to the other side of the room. Inhale, as we exhale, rotate it down. Nice work, guys. Guys, bring your hands back to where your shoulders are. You're going to tuck your toes under. Slowly lift yourself up. Beautiful, guys. We're going to slowly pull those knees off of the mat so your toes are tucked. Lift your body up. Guys, find your downward dog, and I want you just to go ahead and flex through those feet, so those heels. So I want you just to bend your right knee in, extend that left heel all the way towards the mat. Inhale, exhale, extend the right heel, bend the left knee in. So I'm finding a little work in those hips, guys, a little deeper stretch in the back of the legs. As we exhale and exhale, let's go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Guys, slowly walk your hands up to your feet for me. I want you to walk your hands all the way up to your feet. Guys, let everything just hang. Just sway those arms from side to side. Shake your head, yes. Slowly inhale as you exhale. Weight in the back of the heels. Roll yourself up 1 vertebrae at a time. So take your time as you roll yourself up, guys. Ooh. Guys, so we're going to go into a little bit of bridging work. We haven't done any bridging, or I did a lot of stretching. So we're going to go ahead and lie on down. We're doing a little bridge set, and then we're going to grab back onto our band or our pants, whatever is more convenient for you. Yes. So guys, we're going to lay on down. So guys, feet nice and flat, nice and parallel. Reach your arms long. Inhale as you exhale, slowly roll yourself down. 1 vertebrae at a time. So take your time as you roll yourself down. Guys, bring your feet to parallel for me. Yeah, I know, every class has to have a bridge, right? Is that what you're thankful for today, bridging? I'm not, but let's do it, guys. Again, remember, if you have a herniated or bulging disc, we don't want to compromise that bulging disc, so we want to hinge. But I'm going to articulate. So, guys, feet nice and parallel for me, hands reaching long. Take a nice deep inhale, and on the exhale, start to scoop that pelvis, squeeze those glutes. Get yourself comfortable there. Feet are nice and parallel. You can look straight ahead and see the parallel of your hips and your knees and your ankles. Keep that lift for me, guys. Inhale, tuck your pelvis. Exhale, slowly start to roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time as you roll it down. Equal weight in those feet for me, guys, as you roll it down. Neutral spine. Inhale, exhale, scoop the pelvis. Slowly roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Hold it here. Squeeze into that booty. Pull that belly button in nice and tight for me, guys. You're going to lift those hips up an inch and down an inch. Up an inch and down an inch. Squeeze it up. Keep your hips nice and level. Squeeze. Relax your face and your neck for me, guys. Squeeze. Everything's nice and parallel. Squeeze it up and up. And let's go for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Hold it there. Tuck your pelvis. Inhale. Exhale slowly. 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time, guys, as you roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Ooh. Guys, we're going to do one more set, and we're going to stretch it out a little bit. So feet are parallel for me. One more set for me. Inhale, exhale. Scoop that pelvis. Squeeze those glutes. Come all the way up into the top of those shoulder blades for me. Knees and your ankles and your hips are nice in alignment. Squeeze that booty a little tighter for me. You're going to bring those knees together. Exhale, bring them right back to your hip distance. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale to open. Inhale to squeeze. Don't let those hips drop down, guys. Inhale, and we exhale, squeeze. Inhale, squeeze it. Exhale, open. Let's go for 4. Pull that belly button in tight, guys. And 3. And 2. And 1. Squeeze those legs together. Squeeze them, squeeze them. Lift those hips up. Open back wide to where they're level with your hips. Tuck your pelvis. Inhale, exhale. Slowly roll it down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time, guys, as you roll it down. Guys, I'm going to reach for my TheraBand. So I'm going to use the band. If you need to, grab a hold of your pants for me, guys. Yep, find something stretchy. I'm going to lengthen out my left leg, bend my right knee into my chest. Take my hand, take that band, and I just want you to put it underneath, right under the ball of that foot. And I want you to take those hands into that, take my right hand, I'm going to take my right hand into my band, open up my left arm, and just slowly start to pull that band. So I want you to keep your leg nice and parallel. You may not be able to lengthen your knee, and that's okay. Just slowly start to pull those pants or that strap towards you. Guys, you can use a towel as well here if you needed to, if you have a towel. I think all of us, since we've been taking these classes, have all these essentials next to us, and that's awesome. Guys, take a nice deep inhale in. My right hand is onto that band. I want you to exhale. I just want you to open up that right leg. Keep your left hip nice and level onto that ground, guys, onto that mat. Yes. Just find a nice stretch, opening in that right inner thigh, a little deeper than what we worked before. Inhale, bring your leg all the way up. Take that left hand into the band or your pants or your towel. I'm going to scoot a little to the right, and we're going to exhale. I'm going to start to bring that right leg across the midline of my body and just find that stretch right in the IT band right there, guys. Flex through that foot, that right foot, and just find that stretch for me, that side body. Pull it towards you, get a little deeper into that stretch. Maybe bring that toe down towards that floor. You're going to feel a little deeper stretch. Right arm is lengthened out. Slowly bring that right leg back up to the seat. Ooh, feel that stretch, guys. Slowly bend the right knee in. Extend that right leg long. And then slowly bend your left foot in. Get that towel, that band. Find your left hand holding onto the band for me, guys. Lengthen out through the right arm. Guys, you're going to grab onto that band, and you're going to lengthen through that back of that left leg. You can point and flex your toe here. Just pull that strap slightly towards you. Feeling the length in the back of that hamstring. Yes, trying to keep your tailbone nice and heavy. And maybe flex and point. Flex, inhale, and exhale to point. Remember, guys, when this stretches, the exhale is where the stretch gets you a little deeper. And then, guys, inhale as you exhale, open out left, open out wide. Keep that right hip onto the ground. Open up to that left inner thigh for me. Find that stretch, guys. Keep that right hip nice and long. Right hand is out to the side. Just enjoy this stretch, guys. Opening up to that left adductor right there, that inner thigh. Slowly bring that leg right back up to the ceiling. 90 degrees. Take the right hand into the mat, into the band, and exhale. Open up your left arm out to the side, and just feel that stretch, guys. Pull that strap towards you slightly. Feel the stretch in the side body. I feel it in my inner thigh as well when I flex my foot, because I got a really bad hip sprain right there. So I really feel that. Feel that stretch. Slowly bring that leg up for me, guys. Bring that right foot to meet the left foot. We're going to stretch them both out right here. Both hands are onto those bands, and just reach those hands towards you, lengthening through the back of those legs, and maybe just pointing and flexing the feet. Point and flex. Feel the length in the back. Try to keep your tailbone heavy. And slowly bend those knees in. Take your band off for me, guys. Hug your knees from side to side. Maybe open up those knees. Grab onto your feet for me, guys. Just find a little happy baby stretch. So happy baby. We all know what babies like to do. They like to open their knees. Grab onto your ankles, whatever feels good, and just sway from side to side. Yes. Maybe lengthen those legs one more time up to the ceiling. Taking your chest off the mat, feeling the stretch in the back of those hamstrings. Pedaling through those back of those legs once more. Bending your knees in. Guys, rolling onto your side for me. So just roll right onto your side for me. Right onto your side. One set of stretches right here. Reach your knees are into 90 degrees. Your arms are together. Just want you to open up that top arm and just reach back behind you. And that means I want you to see if you can find your left shoulder, your shoulder blade, the opposite one, back onto the mat. Just look towards the other side. And then inhale, close that arm once more. Let's do it one more time. Hands are closed together, knees are 90. Inhale, start to open up to that chest. And take that top arm and reach back behind you as you gaze towards that hand. And just opening one more time through that chest. Slowly bring it in. Find yourself sitting. We're into the other side, and then we're going to come up for a standing stretch, and we'll be done with this center balance. I don't know about you guys, I feel pretty good. Knees are at 90. Guys, lay down on your side, hands out in front of you. Take a nice deep inhale in. On the exhale, I want you to open up that chest. That top arm will reach out behind you. As you open up through that chest, look at that hand behind you. Open up through the fingers. Inhale, slowly bring it right back in. One more time for the opening of the chest, guys. Exhale. Open wide. Look at that hand. Ooh. Inhale, slowly bring that hand for me, guys. Bring those hands onto the mat. Slowly sit yourself up nice and tall. We're going to slowly find ourselves up into standing position. Don't get up too fast for me, guys. I'm checking my time. Oh, God, I was a little over. Guys, that's okay. Feel your feet nice and parallel. Guys, just find a nice final roll down for me. Take a nice deep inhale in, bend the knees. Reach those arms nice and tall. Exhale, nod your chin. Start to exhale as you dive over. Pull that belly button in nice and tight to that spine as you roll down. One vertebrae at a time. Take your time, guys, as you roll it down. Let everything just hang. Let's shake our head, yes. Let's look to the right. Let's look to the left. Let everything just hang. Inhale for me, exhale. One vertebrae at a time. Nod your chin. Slowly start to roll up. One vertebrae at a time. Take your time, guys, rolling it up. Nice and tall. Let's roll those shoulders back twice. And forward. Again, thank you guys for joining me for my nice center and balance. Again, find something to be thankful for. Okay, I found mine today, and I hope you find yours as well. Let's try to do it every day, and I hope to see you guys soon. And keep up with the challenge. I know you guys got a challenge going on, so enjoy the rest of your day. I'm not sure when this will be posted. For me, it's Hump Wednesday. Woo woo! I know you guys like used to that, so I had to throw that one in there. It's Hump Day for me anyway. Guys, have an awesome day, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Love you guys. Bye.